Good evening and welcome to the central hub for fresh perspectives and comprehensive news stories, all for the youth and by the youth. This is Orange News. I'm Jessica Heyman.
And I'm Akwaaba Night. Tonight we bring you the latest developments from across Ghana. Let's begin with our top story.
The Arise Center for Holistic Health, Wellness and Nutrition organizes the Free Flow Day to begin phase 2 of the Free Flow project.
This Arise organization concludes its Gearing for Change initiative.
We take a look at the limited voters registration and what it means for the future of the young people of Ghana. All that and more coming up on Orange News. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Our first story begins with the Arise Center for Holistic Health, Wellness and Nutrition, who organized the Free Flow Day. This event officially debuts phase 2 of the Free Flow project at the School of Public Health. This initiative aims to educate 10,000 girls about menstrual health and hygiene over the next 3 years. There's more in the following report.
We must break the silence about menstruation and the taboos that surround it, said by Malala Yousafzai. The Free Flow Day held at the School of Public Health in the University of Ghana on Saturday, 25th May 2024, focused on menstrual health and breaking the stigma around menstruation. Mrs. Abina Daku Adupo, the chairperson for the event, emphasized the importance of menstrual health and education during her opening remarks.
Earlier, listening to your experiences, and our mates, we were having a discussion, and she was telling me that her mother was traveling once and told her that when her period starts, she shouldn't cook for the father. Father came, touched the food, and didn't eat. I just remembered, and I was wondering how. But for us here, it's a natural thing, and it can't stop us from doing anything.
The keynote speaker, Madam Rukaya Munoni, highlighted some problems young women face, such as how menstruation leads to exploitation, inaccessibility of pads, and ineffective hygiene education.
It's crucial that we address these issues head on, not only to promote the health and well-being of women and girls, but also to foster a more equitable and informed society. So you see why we need to do this. So the health and hygiene aspect of menstrual hygiene management, at its core, menstrual hygiene management is about ensuring that individuals who menstruate can manage their periods safely, hygienically, and with dignity. Poor menstrual hygiene can lead to serious health problems, including reproductive health, tract infections, and urinary tract infections. Then, it is essential that everyone have access to clean menstrual hygiene products, safe and private washing facilities, and adequate information about menstrual health. We must ensure the availability of affordable and sustainable menstrual products.
The panel discussion hosted key health experts who discussed phase 1 of the Free Flow project and introduced phase 2 with a fundraising exercise to support the initiative.
I'm thrilled to know that phase 2 of the Free Flow project is on the horizon, and it will be bigger and better than ever. Volunteers of the Free Flow project have handled the awareness program with grace and sensitivity, understanding the importance of creating a safe and supportive space for women to discuss menstrual health openly. To the young girls in the audience today, I want to say this: strive for knowledge, seek for understanding, and never be afraid to speak up.
Free Flow Day successfully highlighted key menstrual health issues and inspired actionable steps toward better menstrual health management and education.
We have an outreach, we've done outreaches which reached about 550 girls in 100 days. We aim to spark a more open and inclusive conversation on the menstrual cycle.
In the team I have, yes, we've been able to complete the first phase and we've kick-started the second phase.
We want to see that FFP would normalize menstrual hygiene management, and we will get to the ends of the world. Yes, thank you.
I am Joanna Aduduachi, reporting for OTV.
In other news, the Youth Arise organization has successfully concluded its Giving for Change initiative, geared towards supporting and training over 1,000 leaders across 13 regions in Ghana. This campaign empowers the next generation of leaders to drive positive change within their communities.
The Youth Arise organization has successfully concluded its maiden Giving for Change initiative, which aimed to support and train over 1,000 leaders across 13 regions in Ghana. This campaign sought to empower the next generation of leaders by providing them with the resources and skills needed to drive positive change within their communities. Ambassadors for the initiative, easily recognizable in their YO t-shirts, were dispatched to raise funds and awareness for this cause. These ambassadors were meticulously prepared for their roles, receiving comprehensive training and strategic planning tips to ensure the campaign's success. As the saying goes, we must plan to prepare, and YO ensured that their ambassadors were adequately equipped to meet their fundraising goals. Giving for Change initiative marks a significant step forward in YO's mission to build a brighter future for Ghana through the development of strong and capable leaders. The organization remains committed to empowering young leaders and fostering sustainable development across the nation.
In Ghana, the limited voters registration exercise has been a key topic of conversation this week. Currently underway in various voting centers across the country, this critical process ensures that every eligible citizen has the opportunity to participate in shaping the future of our nation. Our correspondent has the report.
Young people are often touted as the future of a nation. In Ghana, the year 2024 holds immense significance in our democracy, as it marks the time when we, as a country, will be electing our president and members of parliament for the next 4 years, as enshrined in the 1992 Constitution. The upcoming election, scheduled for December 7, presents a crucial opportunity for young people to shape the direction of our nation's governance. It is no secret that many young people in Ghana have expressed disappointment in the performance of current and past governments. This discontent has fueled a desire among the youth to actively participate in the electoral process and have their voices heard. However, mere dissatisfaction is not enough. Action is required. As young people, we cannot afford to sit back and watch passively as decisions that will impact our future are made without our input. The age composition of Ghana's population, according to the 2021 data, reveals that approximately 38% of the population falls within the age group of 15 to 35 years. This sizable demographic, when galvanized and united in their demands for accountability and transparency from political leaders, has the potential to bring about significant change in our governance system. Your vote is your voice, your chance to influence the direction of our country's development and progress. By abstaining from voting or remaining unconcerned, you are essentially letting go of your right to have a say in shaping the future of Ghana. The decisions made in the 2024 election will have far-reaching consequences that extend beyond the immediate term. By engaging in the electoral process now, you are not only advocating for your own interest, but also laying the groundwork for a more inclusive and accountable governance system for generations to come. Let us not squander this opportunity, but instead, rise to the occasion, mobilize our peers, and actively participate in the democratic process. Our future is at stake, and it is up to us to seize it with both hands. Reporting for Orange TV, I am Samuel Ni Ajete.
Still on voting from another part of the world, in Athens, Greece, 17-year-olds will be able to vote for the first time in the upcoming European elections. Lawmakers in Greece have successfully amended the regulation to lower the voting age cap to 17 years. This move has been regarded as a means to boost the democratic participation of young people.
Greek 17-year-olds will participate in EU elections for the first time following the Greek Parliament's 2016 decision to lower the minimum voting age from 18 to 17 years. Students from Athens expressed their concerns and hopes for the continent in an interview with Euronews ahead of the June poll. The students say it's a very good opportunity for them as young people aged 17 to influence the direction of Europe. Through their votes, they can help reshape the European Parliament by electing representatives who better reflect their ideas and their will for Europe, the Europe that they want to see in the future. Young voters say they prioritize education and environmental issues when electing representatives to the EU Parliament. Reporting for OTV, I am Joanna Adodwaji.
Moving on to other stories, the National Capacity Building Officer of Youth Arise Organization, Anthony Denyon, journeyed to the northern region of Ghana to plan with ambassadors of the organization who empower the youth in remote areas. This underscores the organization's commitment to their holistic growth and empowerment.
In a bid to empower young people and nurture change makers within their communities, the Youth Arise organization has successfully extended its reach to the northern region of Ghana. Over the years, the organization has been committed to fostering leadership and development among the youth through its annual Stepping Ahead Leadership Conference.
Hello. My name is Juliet Mokoko, the regional leader for Youth Arise Organization, Northern Region. The journey started in 2021 where I was called unexpectedly to start the SALC in Tamale. It sounded like something that was not possible. I was all by myself. How was I going to do this? But with perseverance and determination, we rose through, went to a few schools, and then SALC 2021 happened and it was a success. By God's grace, we had 2 others after that, and then this year we are expecting to have SALC 2024. My expectations, I'm hoping that this year, being the 4th time, we have more participants, greater numbers, more workshop assistants to help, as well as more enrollment advisors to make the work and the work burden reduce on me and then the few people who have been helping over the years. I'm really expecting great things from Tamale. Hopefully by the time we have our 5th year of having SALC in Tamale, we should be able to break through and organize our first LDT in Tamale.
This May, Anthony Denyon, the National Capacity Building Officer of Youth Arise organization, embarked on a significant journey to the northern region. His mission was to engage with local ambassadors and youth workers, reinforcing the organization's dedication to empowering young individuals in this part of the country. During his visit, Daniel conducted impactful sessions aimed at equipping the ambassadors and youth workers with the necessary skills and knowledge to effectively inspire and lead the youth in their communities.
Hello, lovely people. My name is Anthony, and one of the National Executive for Youth Arise organization. And I had a smooth journey to Tamale. Yeah, I decided to visit the northern region to see how things are going, to meet my team over there. And it has been a smooth one. When I got here, I got to meet the lovely family, receptive. And I think my experience here has been a good one because this is my first time. So when I got here, I decided to tour the school to get to know how things are, how the environment is like. Got to meet people from different backgrounds. And they've been receptive now. Yeah, my experience has been a good one. Yeah, that was what I would say. I think when it comes to youth work, there's more demand of youth work, especially in this part of the region. Why? Because a lot of members has to be reached. Why? Because one right can right a lot of wrongs, and which is most important thing as an organization taking upon ourselves. So I would say that youth work is actually a necessity in this part of the region. And the people I came to meet are also people that are willing to give in their all to push the agenda of youth work in the region. So let's all join together to make this better. Thank you very much. Kamali Kaola.
The initiative is expected to catalyze a substantial improvement in youth work throughout the northern region, with ambassadors now more prepared to take on the challenge of empowering their peers. The Youth Arise organization remains steadfast in its mission to provide young people across Ghana with the tools they need to become proactive and influential members of society. The recent activities in the northern region are a testament to their ongoing commitment to youth empowerment and community development. As the ambassadors and youth workers gear up to implement the strategies and knowledge gained from the conference, the northern region of Ghana is set to witness a new wave of empowered and inspired young leaders ready to drive positive change within their communities. I am Joanna Adudwaji, reporting for OTV.
In our Spotlight segment, Mrs. Emilia Bafo-Iwa shares her experience in spearheading the Free Flow project, teaching young girls about menstrual health and highlighting the importance of normalizing menstrual health management.
About to an amazing, let me say, man called Mr. Bafo-Iwa. He is the executive chair of the Youth Arise system, and on the 6th of May 2003, I was privileged to be inducted as the executive director for Arise Center for Holistic Health. In the times we used to be called Arise Health Team, and those times we were not doing any project. We were just doing first aid services, and here and there we meet people and we educate them and all that, like little educational outreach here and there. But he said, I want you to do a project. And then he brought an idea that do a project on menstruation. And that's how the Free Flow project came about. And from that time, we have sought to break the silence on periods. We have sought to break the taboo surrounding them. And we realized that there was a knowledge gap, a huge knowledge gap when it comes to menstruation. I was training during the training. You know, we had trainings before we go for the outreaches. We had about 4 weeks training, and you'll be learning about menstruation, and you can come and see people wrapping their heads around this whole system, and it's like, hey, wow, so what is this one? What is this one? And we've been trying to get and understand that cycle so that we can actually go out there. Yeah, I would say that we've been talking a lot about women empowerment, empower women and all that. I believe that one of the ways you can really empower girls is letting them know about themselves, letting them know about who they are and what they can offer, letting them know how they can overcome their challenges, letting them know how they can actually make a difference also in the world. Okay, and so for me, my final words is, I believe that this is a cause that I'm ready to run with it for a very, very long time. You would have heard that maybe we said 3 years, but it's in phases. But I'm really, really ready to unveil the 500 phases of the Free Flow project, and I'll count on all of you seated to support this project and make the dream, the FFP dream, a reality. Thank you.
The Akwaaba Night at Sharpening Your Soul Conference 2024 brought together vibrant cultural displays and sparked discussions on fostering unity and collaboration among young people.
I'm here. People of the day. Yeah. People of the day. Yeah. I promise that I will take this community to highest mountain.
Akwaaba Night at Sharpening Your Soul Conference 2024 was a vibrant event that celebrated cultural diversity and promoted unity and collaboration among young attendees. The evening was filled with engaging discussions and series of lively performances from the Arise Center for Arts, Culture and Entertainment. The performances carried important messages that spoke to the audience and gave them more education on the African story. The event succeeded in marking the beginning of a new era of building relationships, promoting cultural understanding, and encouraging collaborative efforts among young people from diverse backgrounds. I am Joanna Adodoaji, reporting for OTV.
Let's go for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
I want to write in your book that my life cannot be business as usual. My life cannot be just as it has been all this while. And that something must change about my life. That I cannot be like just how I've been all my life.
With inspiring leaders and top mentors in diverse fields, the Leadership Diary Training Program and the Stepping Ahead Leadership Conference is a platform to discover yourself and grow your leadership edge. We cover a unique blend of education with sessions that drive you to build yourself and learn new things. If you're a high school graduate or university student, the place to be to sharpen your leadership skills and grow yourself to be the change the world needs to see. And a touch of entertainment with our networking cocktail times, trips to Shy Hills, Venture Palace, and many other breathtaking locations to spend time with other leaders. This year, the Leadership Diary Training Program will be happening from October to November 2024, evening in the following locations: Kaswa, Axim, Koforidua, Ho, Dambai, Cape Coast, Tema, Takwa, Winneba, Obuasi, Bogotanga, Tamale, Sunyane, Wa, Techiman, and Neloripu. You don't want to miss it. Contact us on any of these numbers or send us an email at youtharisegh@gmail.com. LDTV, where leaders emerge.
Welcome back. Before we wrap up tonight's news broadcast, let's take a recap of the top stories. The Arise Center for Holistic Health, Wellness and Nutrition organizes the Free Food Day to begin phase 2 of the Free Food Project.
Youth Arise organization concludes its Giving for Change initiative.
We'll take a look at the limited notice registration exercise and what it means for the future of the young people of Ghana.
That wraps up Orange News for tonight. Leave a comment with your thoughts on any of our news stories and be sure to like and subscribe to Orange TV. Tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. we bring you the Leaders Coffee right here on OTV. Bringing you the news. I'm Jessica Freeman.
And I'm Akwaaba Night. Do have a good evening.